开始。
Make a little space to organize. To clean your little house efficiently and effectively, you must first eliminate your emotional baggage. It's even more easy for homeowners with vast amount of space to be buried in clutter. All the more so for those in small apartments or condos. That place often lacked an attic or basement for all those unread books and clothes that don't fit. Don't let your lack of space serve as an excuse to put off decluttering. The first step for decluttering is to take an objective look at what you want to organize. Identify what
这怎么会 what？ 你要用的地方就 where you want to straighten up， 或者 the space where you want to straighten up。继续没关系。
Identify about what you don't like about it. Identify what you don't like about it and what you do. Imagine what you want it to look like. Haul out everything and start sorting your junks into piles. The advantage is that you'll let everything categorize. Then it will be more easy when you put all that stuff back. That will be helpful for identifying redundancy, said Faye Smith, the owner of Smith's organizing service. You may find out once you gather all your clothes together you have 17 pairs of black pants, she said. You can cut that in half. Set aside a spot for trash and another for things to be donated to the charity. Be ruthless for getting rid of things that you haven't used in years, said Debbie Stanley, author of Organizing Your Home in No Time. If you want to keep something, you better have a compelling reason. I have a client who was recently divorced who had a house of stuff crammed into a one-bedroom condo. What it came down to is that he don't want to accept that he was divorced and living alone, she said. Sometimes there are underlying issues that make reality hard to face. If that's the case, organizing the time to organize isn't immediately.
The time to get organized.
The time to get organized isn't immediately after some emotional jarring events like divorce or a loved one dying or getting into a nursing house. Give yourself some time and emotional distance from that trauma. That's not a time people tend to think clearly, Smith said. Don't fret. It isn't that sentimental items aren't allowed at all. Smith urged clients to stop deluding themselves that they must not have any practical use. That
这个重讲的东西
things
然后 that no longer
serve any practical purpose.
No. 在手边了 within
easy reach. Move a sentimental item, cakes out of the way, maybe in an attic, said Smith. Once you decide what to toss, think of a system that you choose to keep, said Jennifer McDowell, a professional organizer with Organizing Space. with paper, for example. Find a viewing system that really works, she said. For small items, she liked plastic containers because they can be stacked on top of another and are easy to label. And take an advantage of vertical space. Tall shelves can be used for all those empty air to work for you. That's especially true for shelves. For closets, which tend to have many unused wall space. Another good idea is multi-purpose furniture, like a hollow ottoman, which has with a storage space inside, or a bed with drawers underneath. Don't think you have to sacrifice your style in the process. McDowell said, there are some really ugly stuff out there, she said. Keep looking until you find pieces that fit your decor. Everything in my house has a place, said Stanley. Whenever someone gives me something, right then I'm already thinking if I'm going to keep that. Realize too that decluttering is an ongoing, never-endless process that demands an vigilance.
How